Hi, Schlockmeister fans. A review from my previous channel. It's Industrial Strength Insanity. It is the brain machine. Let's watch. Apparently there's been a break-in at this lab.
Yes? Let's go to Scramble, sir. Go ahead. What's the trouble? Someone has broken into the top secret files. Do you know what's missing? Two things, sir. The brain machine file and Dr. Krishna's project file.
Anyway, fast forward. We have some sort of experiment that's going to occur that has 4 participants. You just saw the first one. Here's number 2.
Judd Reeves, age 31, born in Pennsylvania.
Yep, that's Roscoe P. Coltrane as participant number 3. He's a reverend.
2 years ago. No immediate family.
And our 4th and final participant is Gerald McRaney, Major Dad.
Age 26, father, medical doctor.
Okay, I believe this is a Dr. Krishna, and he's escaping this lab with some sort of documents or who the hell knows what. Apparently a brain machine and, I don't know, whatever. During his attempted escape, he apparently dropped something very important. They've located him.
He knows my work on the Environmental Committee, but I hope to God he doesn't tie me in with this.
That's a senator.
Frankly, I'm concerned now with whether we should stop the brain machine test.
No, we shouldn't stop anything, Senator.
All the bad guys find the doctor in his hotel room, shoot him, and finish him off. That is the picture on the back of the VHS box, by the way, right there. Anyway, our experiment's about to begin.
1. You are a member of a team. 2. You have access only to the E wing. You must not enter the area of other projects. You received the name tag, which you will wear at all times.
The participants are being interviewed. I think they're trying to figure out if they've lied on their applications.
Maybe that's why I applied. At times you have a speech impediment. Yes.
Of course, the one chick in this participation is the one who's getting messed with while she sleeps.
Ralph knows something no Morris didn't know. Anyway, in the land of the blind, a one-eyed man just came. That's
Nothing.
what the hell?
Minnie Lee. What's wrong, Minnie Lee? What happened?
Someone was here in my room.
This guy may have lied about
I
stealing.
was innocent.
Have you ever been booked for theft?
I never stole nothing in my life. But food.
I don't know what the hell's happening here, but don't touch the wiring.
I don't know. But I intend to find out.
Computers have total control.
Morris, I've changed my mind. I don't want to go.
Why?
It's just that I'd feel lost without my collar.
Dr. Roth? I think we can make an exception in this case.
Thank you.
Major Dad and that chick are starting to bond a little bit.
And he bought his mortuary and a pair of alligator shoes. And you go downtown and you meet these people and put them down like the banker. It's
They
not.
then ask questions of Minnie.
Minnie Lee, this is Dr. Morris. Were you ever married?
No, Dr. Morris.
That might not be true, by the way.
I told you that before.
this brain machine is some sort of mind
I'm
reader.
married.
Computer says she's lying. Turns out she's had a baby too.
After it was annulled, he didn't know about the baby. He wouldn't have had it annulled.
Tensions are high now, and then this happens.
CSU control, emergency, emergency. All circuits overload.
Then we see the Reverend's pass. Apparently he was having sex with a
will strike you dead.
married woman.
You sound like you don't believe in a personal God, do you?
No.
What? A minister, and you don't believe in God?
You know this about me. I didn't mean to.
Oh, not Brother Neil.
You can't do this to me. Only God shall know my sins. Negative readout.
Then the failsafe fails, which causes the walls to come in like Star Wars.
More! We can't stop it. We can. We've got to stop it. They're not even gonna pass.
As the walls cave in, they also find Minnie's body hanging. She's committed suicide, apparently.
Let's get her down. We've got to get her down.
And then he decides to choke Roscoe.
Die, you bastard! Die!
John, for God's sake.
Get away from me! Get away! John!
It looks like some Vietnam flashbacks. He bashes him, but I think it's too late. I think Roscoe's gone. And then we've got chaos. I don't know what the hell's happening.
Let's get to the house. Break up that. Let's go.
I'm sorry, sir, but we have orders not to let anyone out of this room.
Again, I'm not sure what's happening here, but again, it's chaos.
Oh, my God.
Just in, the National Environmental Control Center reports that Dr. Roland Roth, world-famous authority on the human brain, was electrocuted, along with 6 others, when a patient broke from an experimental therapy area, ripped through a protective panel, and exposed himself and the other victims to 500,000 volts of electricity.
Back to the senator.
How did you handle Saxon?
He was transferred.
The machine works, that's the important thing. And this is only the beginning. But I suggest you get it out of there within the next 24 hours.
It'll be out.
And you
That's
understand,
pretty
no
much
matter
our
what
movie.
happens, I don't know about anything.
All right, let's talk about the industrial strength insanity, which is the brain machine. What's really insane is the fact that I've seen this movie at least three, maybe 4 times in my life. I highly doubt anybody else has, at least that many times. I don't know why I've seen that many times, but I have. It's not a good movie. It's not a great movie. It's not really anything. I don't quite understand what's going on in this movie. It's dull. It's slow, boring. I don't know. It came out in 1977. Looks like it may have been filmed even earlier than that. Has a couple of recognizable people. James Best, who was Roscoe on Dukes of Hazzard, and Joe McRaney, who was Major Dad. They play 2 of 4 people who are volunteering for some sort of weird experiment, which is never quite explained. But they have to go to this building, and apparently the guy who created this experiment, some doctors, tried to leave and get out of there, but they ended up killing him because he was leaving with some secrets. He was trying to get a hold of a senator or something like that. I don't know what. But apparently it's some sort of mind reading or mind control type device. It's never quite explained quite right what exactly is going on. But these 4 participants have to go into a place called the E-Box. And they've all filled out forms and told things. I guess the prerequisite here is that they have to tell the truth about everything. And they've answered some questions, which apparently they find out about some of them were not exactly truthful. One guy says he never stole, but it turns out he did. One woman said she was never married, but it turns out she had a baby, although did it say she was married? I don't know. And then James Best, who was a reverend, apparently had an affair with some married woman. I don't know. Ultimately, the woman ends up hanging herself. The guy, who I think he was like a Vietnam vet, ends up choking James Best, and I think he killed him. Then Gerald McRaney bashed him with a pipe or something like that, and then Gerald McRaney is like screaming at the camera because they're being filmed this whole time. Again, I don't know what the fuck was going on in this movie, but next thing you know, everything blows up, and we cut away to like a doctor and a senator. They're talking, you need to get this experiment out of there by the end of the day. You know, I can't be involved in this, but you know, I guess they're going to continue doing with these experiments. I don't know. I have no idea what was going on in this movie. Here's what the box says. A group of volunteers take part in a top secret experiment involving a computer that can read minds. Designed to be therapeutic, the system performs its tasks with cold efficiency, misinterpreting the subject's mild illusions of immortality as dangerous delusional states of denial. The system takes drastic measures to cure this condition by initiating an extermination program. As scientists race to destroy the computer, shadowy agents from the darker corners of government insist at gunpoint that the experiment run its course due to the inevitable bloody conclusion. Okay, I guess that's what happened. I don't know, I couldn't figure it out, but because not a whole hell of a lot happens in this movie. It's just dull. It looks like a made-for-television movie, to be honest with you, although I don't think it was. I think it was actually theatrical. But it had that look and feel, the way the credits rolled and everything. There just wasn't a whole lot going on in this. There's really no gore. There is a suicide. A woman hangs herself. A couple people die. There's no blood. There's no nudity. There's just nothing really good about this movie. I don't know. Why I've seen this movie this many times, I don't know either. But will I see it again? Who knows? I might. This is one of those movies that's just kind of so bad, but it kind of draws me into it, and I don't know why. It's not as bad as Cage Terror, but it's interesting. I don't know. Anyway, I had this movie. I rented it from a video store. Actually, it was a electronics store called Lloyd's, which was in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, back in the mid-'80s. And then I ended up getting the pre-recorded VHS tape of it years later. It was put up by Paragon. I love Paragon movies. They're kind of rare, and they're just kind of cool stuff they have. But anyway, can't say that much about the Brain Machine. But they had it, and now I have it, and now I have it on DVD. I think this is in the public domain because there's apparently several different DVD versions of this one. I have this one here with the Astral Fiend, which I plan to re-review on Thursday, actually. So look for that. So anyway, that's the Brain Machine. I'm curious if anybody else has seen this junk besides me. I'd be willing to bet it's streaming on YouTube. So check it out if you're interested. It's 80 minutes. Maybe you can tell me what's going on. It's the Brain Machine. Watch it. Leave some comments. Tell me. Bye.